G.
Wait,
What?
wait.
Say it again,
Danae,
Gabby.
that's how you listen harder.
There's differences.
Lillian, mute everybody. Mute everybody. I can't hear Gabby.
Hey, YouTube world and podcast listeners. Welcome to the 25 and Over Club. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can get notified when we upload our new videos, because you know they coming piping hot, boo. What's up? You can also listen to us on Apple, Pandora, and Spotify. Period.
Shout outs to Alexis and Jermaine from Philly. Hey y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Our fans that support us, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
For anybody else who wants a shout out on the show, make sure you tag us and post our videos on IG. Our IG page is at 25 and Over Club.
All right, before we get started, we have a special guest today, Gabby from Jamaica, Queens. What's up,
Hey,
Gabby?
Gabby.
Hey, girl.
How you feeling today?
I'm good.
All right, you
Nervous?
ready to get into some real talk?
Nervous, but I'm always.
Oh, don't be nervous.
Girl, get you a thotty, you'll be all right.
Yes.
Get you a thotty.
Welcome to the
I'm not
ghetto.
shy, but I act shy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loosen up my buttons, baby.
Pussycat dolls
What
is
happened
also
to the
trash.
Pussycat Girls?
They
But
trash.
that's
No,
She said
another
the
episode.
Pussycat Girls. I'm done.
It's the thotty.
The Pussycat
It
ladies.
has to be.
That was them. Pussycat Dolls. Whatever. All right, sorry.
That was them.
All right, y'all. So lately, I've been hanging out with my siblings on my father's side, and that's a big deal. You know, my father has 17 kids, but recently this past Father's Day, I found out I have 3 more siblings. That's crazy, right? But that's a different story.
Sorry.
No, he's not.
The tribe.
Right. He's not. But I have my 15 and 11-year-old brothers who was just cursing in front of me like I was their age. And I told them not to curse in front of me, just out of respect. Was I wrong for saying that? And what do you think, where do you think is the disconnect from how these kids are raised nowadays? So Gabby, loosen up. We're going to start with you.
I wasn't allowed to curse around my parents, so just
No, Gabby, let me cut you off. He said around
The sibling.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
But that meant older, like, okay, so like.
I asked 2 questions though, guys. I said, was I wrong? And I said, where's it like this disconnect from how the kids are raised nowadays?
Who is he?
We're not very close in age with them. So, for instance, me and my older sister, we was 4 years apart. So, did I curse around her? Yes.
Yeah.
But did I say it like loud, like fuck? No. Like I would be like, yeah, cause that bitch, and then I would kind of
Look
look
how
at
she whispered.
Right, let's go on.
I didn't say anything, and then once I saw that she was comfortable with it, then it was nothing. But we're only 4 years apart. So, when I was 7, she was 11 and so on. So it wasn't that big of an age gap. But what you're talking about, that's too big of an age gap for me. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it. And I don't think that they should be so, like, strong with their curses.
The young kids is
15-year-old
wild.
one is almost grown. The 11-year-old one.
No, Sam. No.
The 15-year-old is not
No.
almost grown.
No.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Y'all had y'all time. Let me say what I got.
No, we didn't.
Well, when you say too much, say I'm not going to be cutting you. Okay, well, so what?
Go ahead, girl.
Anyway, my little brother is 9 years. We have a 9-year age difference. So when he was 15, I was 24. So he was like, I'm old. I had kids already. I had 2 kids already. Shit. And he wanted to be down. Like, yeah, F that. That's a little different. The 11-year-old one, that's a little too much for me. But 15, he's almost 18. And it's around you. It's not around your mother now. Around your mother or your father, that's a little different. But 15, I don't see a big deal. Or, you could just be cool. Like, I'll be like, all right, calm down a little bit. But, like, I'm like, quiet your mouth. I'm the nun and you're in church or something. Like, no, come on.
No, I disagree.
I strongly disagree.
I don't care.
It's a matter of
I disagree too.
respect.
I didn't ask
It's
y'all.
The same way you respect your
attack us,
parents, you
Sammy.
respect your older siblings. Like,
It's
unless
not like I was cursing him out.
it does not matter. I don't really curse in front of my siblings, and I'm almost the oldest. I'm 27. The one under me, she's 25 this year, and then I have the 15 and the 12. I don't curse around them barely. But my other sister, she does curse around me, but she grown. That's fine. She's 24. The rest, the 15 and the 11, better not try me.
Right.
Try me.
11
I
is
will
a
stuff
little
you in your
young.
mouth.
Watch your mouth. Watch your
I will-
mouth.
Because I don't
And then
curse around you, so don't curse around me.
Oh well,
Now
I
when
be
you
cursing.
now when you gotta watch
at that age, I just wasn't doing that. So
I wasn't doing it either, so don't do it. I don't even curse
But
around my
did
mother
you
like
grow
that.
up with them, Bilal? Did you grow up with them?
No, I didn't really grow up with them, but
Right.
all right, let's talk about my mother's side. My little brothers, one is 19, the other one is 16. The 16-year-old can't curse in front of me, but the 19-year-old, all right, we could curse, you know.
So what
We
was the
work-
age?
Like, still
18?
watch your mouth, little boy.
Yeah, at 18, 19, you can curse. You're not a man, but you can curse. But 16, that 16-year-old know he can't curse with me.
People be having sex at 16, so they can't say damn and shit.
And
Like,
they
But we're not the
Okay.
same age. We're not the same age.
It don't matter. He's
Just
But
like
that's
you
like
shouldn't
saying,
talk about
okay,
having
you
sex
curse.
around
That's
me.
like saying you have sex in front of your older
Exactly.
siblings
That's
or your
not
parents.
right.
Like, you don't do that. So,
No.
No.
Because you shouldn't talk about that around me. Don't curse around me either.
We can talk about sex, I feel like, but like, you know, we can have that conversation. I feel like having sex at that age, whatever, fine. But watch your mouth around me, little boy.
yes.
Even if you singing a song, same way white people can't say the N-word, you better to skip those curses.
Skip it.
At
That's
16 years old, are y'all kidding me?
Yes.
You're
No,
not
I'm not
grown.
kidding you.
Curse.
Yes, he better watch his
It's
mouth.
just a respect level. Like, you have to know your place.
I think there's a difference from just where we was raised in general. Like, when I go to school, I'll curse. Da, 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 but as soon as I still don't curse in front of my mother now.
Me neither.
You know, I don't curse. I can't. You be lucky if I say hell in front of her. You feel me?
Y'all was raised different. My mother's a cursor. She's like, sit your ass down. So y'all know Miss Rosie curses. So we curse.
Yeah.
We're a cursing family. My brother curses. My father, we all curse. Now, I don't be like, I try to like bring it in a little bit and not be the full cursor that I am around them. But we curse and we curse. And that's
My whole family's cursors, but I'm just not. And I don't feel like my little siblings should be cursing.
So
My
Don't
mother
curse.
cursed all my life around me, and that didn't make me want to curse around her. I still
So-
wouldn't. I don't. Just
I don't
it's
curse
not
my
it.
daddy. That's about it. She don't
I don't curse
us out.
around him either.
hold on, Gabby. What you saying, Gabby?
Where's your family from, Samantha?
well, my dad's black and my mom is Spanish and Caucasian.
Okay. Everybody else, I want to know because I want to see like if there's a similarity between y'all.
I'm Haitian.
I'm from Trinidad.
No,
I'm
you're
black.
not from
Blackity
Trinidad.
black.
Black.
Blackity black.
Okay.
Black
Black
lives
black.
matter.
So me, I was raised by my dad and his mom, and they're Jamaican.
That's a little different.
All
Quiet.
that cursing stuff, like for instance, one time I was in the front and I was completely around friends and I was whispering, but they
And
just
they heard it.
me cursing, and my mother took me in the house and washed my mouth out with soap.
What curse word did you say?
Ass.
Oh no, Mom! First of all, don't touch me because all I said
I'm
was
sure the
ass.
soap cleaned it. Sure the soap cleaned the words out.
Mom,
That's
don't touch
OG.
me.
Yep.
But you know what I
Ass.
feel like? I feel like the more island cultured people are a little more strict.
Yeah.
sure.
So you said you're
Definitely.
from Jamaica, Jen is Haitian. Those are stricter. They're the ones almost like sir, ma'am, like say yes sir,
Right.
ma'am. They're like that. I wasn't raised like
But
that.
I'm like that too.
My peoples, they from the South, so they feel like if the word is in the Bible, you could say it. So ass, you would be able to say it. Like,
Yeah.
whatever's in
My
the Bible,
family
you
from
can
the
say
south
it.
too.
As a Haitian, you can't even be in the same room with people that's above your, like, if the parents are in the
See what
room,
I'm saying?
go. You cannot
No,
be there.
because my
So
mother
even
used to
if I'm
say,
cussing, they wouldn't hear it.
my grandmother used to say, kids are supposed to be seen. And not heard.
We couldn't even
And
be
now-
seen.
I don't even want to see them. Go out. Go in your room. We're in a grown, because you know what? I don't like no
I don't
grown
agree
kids
with that.
And they just in your face like,
I agree with that.
It was
You
horrible.
know,
They should express themselves,
my friend has a
No,
daughter that's
but
a
but
little
not
like
cursing
that.
wise.
You can
No,
express
when-
yourself in other ways besides cursing.
Yes.
So no,
Agreed.
let me-
I
let
like
me-
to curse.
I see that all the time.
let me clear it up. When I say kids supposed to be seen and not heard, like when there's a company around and the kids be trying to eavesdrop and listen.
My kids.
No, I get what you're saying because my grandmother said that. I mean,
I'm not gonna hold you. Yomi can't be around when me and my
stay
people's
out of grown
congregating
folks'
either.
business. That's what
That's a
that
fact.
means.
Stay out of grown folk business. Go in your room.
Yeah.
That's what that
Go.
means.
You have a
In the
room,
kitchen.
right? I
Go
pay
in
for
the
it, right?
bathroom.
Go there.
Go in the
So
bathroom.
are y'all gonna?
The bathroom is great.
This goes for Lil Sam and Danae. Are y'all gonna let y'all kids and y'all nephews, or all of us, nephew Jen, would y'all let y'all kids curse in front of y'all?
I wish she would pop her right in her mouth.
I don't let my sister.
I'm gonna try that soap trick.
Why would I let my child?
If that happens, I'm gonna try to
feel me. That soap thing. I'm gonna use that. Thank you, Gabby.
Soon as my 15-year-old sister say one curse word around me, I'm putting a swear jar on the table.
Like, we have
play with.
We have that in my house.
Say a word.
Oh, the swear jar. That's so nice.
Give me my money.
My son made it up. He just wants to try to use us for money because it's just
he just want money.
Samantha, are you going to let them curse around you?
Not at 11, but 16, 17.
Sam, they still in high school.
You asked me a question. Those are my children.
Yeah, you can't judge
that. That's it.
You can't judge.
I kind of feel like it's so much more other things that I could be worried about than I'm saying shit. So
it is a part of expression.
If they're not cursing me out and disrespecting me as their mother, and if they be like, "Ma, tell me why I was at the damn store," what, I'm gonna be mad? No.
You ever worry if they're gonna do that to another adult outside though? Like, I can talk to my mom like that, so I can talk to you like that. You ever worry about that?
No, because like when I'm outside, well, I do curse. I'm a cursor, so I curse, but I know how to be respectful and curse. If I see the atmosphere and I see that it's not that type of atmosphere, then I won't bring that. So that's what I would teach my children. Are they gonna go to school and say something to the teacher? If need be, because it was plenty of times I cursed out a teacher. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I've never cursed out a teacher.
Me neither. I was always like, because you an old asshole, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But
Bilal's lying. He's lying.
Yo, I was cursing them teachers out.
I feel like he's lying too.
He made a teacher cry before.
When my kids get old enough, they could say, as long as they're not disrespectful, and if they be like, I went and like, not this bitch, like I don't want to hear that. But if a shit like, oh shit, that slides out, I'm not gonna. I mean, listen, hey, there's other things to worry about than shit.
That's what Bilal's talking about. It's not like the oh shits or the damns, like, or fuck, like.
Why not? Those are curse words. So why those are not included?
But these kids be like, bitch, you fucking bitch.
And I pop every last one.
Like stuff my
I'm
dick.
even uncomfortable getting on a train with people at a certain time with all these teenagers.
That goes with the disrespect aspect. Now, when I'm not around, like everybody else in this Zoom, when your mother's not around, whatever you did is what you did. When me and Bilal was in PS16, when our mothers wasn't around, there was plenty of things we were not supposed to be doing. So that's a little different when those kids, because I drive the bus for a living. So I pick up the school kids and I hear them, they try to disrespect me, and your mother's not going to teach you, but you're going to get off my bus with all of that. So I regulate. So when my kids are not around me, I want people to regulate, sure, okay, but I'm going to teach them, you know, because when I was on the bus, I used to be cursing, and somebody went back, you know who it was, Bilal, went back and called my mother that I was cursing. Yes, she did. Yep. She's like, I seen Samantha, and she was cursing up a storm, and I was in 8th grade. Never mind that. Her son, when her daughter was hitting trains ran on her, did she curse then? But anyway, we're not going to put
when the mouse came out the stove, was she cursing then?
But anyway, so, you know, that goes to disrespectful.
All right, so we're going to get into the next topic.
I hate when those kids get on the buses with all those curses, though. It's just
mad I be wanting to smack them on the train. They're another reason
like you around mad grown people. Watch your mouth.
It's just like have respect. Like have a little respect.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's just about respect.
You can curse with your friends, but
wait,
you know.
But talking about the kids on the bus, were y'all those kids on the bus that was cursing? And
never was.
I was chilling with them though.
I used to tell my friends, y'all need to relax.
I was judgmental.
Samantha?
I said, yeah.
I judged my
we was on that S42.
The bus driver hated me.
Yo.
Me and my friends, the bus driver couldn't stand me, but I wasn't disrespectful to him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I was just cursing and talking, never to him. The little girl on the bus disrespected me. She said, tell that bitch to drive the bus. I put that brake on, beep, beep. What bitch? You can get off right here. Apologize. That's not how you speak to me. That's how I was never disrespectful to anyone. If me and my friends was talking and we was cursing, then that was just that. But I'm not disrespecting nobody in their face. Except that teacher that one time.
So what if you run across the adult like me that's gonna be like, can you please watch your mouth?
And then
would you be like, shut up, you stupid old bitch?
I might have.
No, she would. I know she would. So let's get into the next topic, y'all. Don't laugh. One of our listeners sent us a question, and this is all about age and how we feel about age difference, and age ain't nothing but a number type question, okay? I'm gonna have to read this because it's a little crazy. She's surrounded by friends and family members who are in age different relationships, as in her mother is 56 and she's dating a 33-year-old.
Go
The
ahead.
listener herself is 31 years old. Okay. Her mom's dating a 33-year-old. Her friend is 25 years old, dating a 44-year-old divorced man. Her sister is 19, dating a 29-year-old. What are y'all thoughts on age difference in relationships? Can it last with age gaps, and like what kind of age gap, how long, big of an age gap, like, you know? And what's the youngest and the oldest that y'all would date? So Gabby, go ahead.
What? 19 and what?
19 and 29.
29.
That's her sister.
And what it like, okay, so with me and age difference, I feel like it all has to do with what do you have to offer the person. So if I'm 19 and I'm like fresh out of you're fresh out of high school, but like, and I'm still like running around the streets, like not really doing nothing with my life, not sure what I want to do, like, you know what I'm saying, like still being a
Figuring
teenager,
it out.
right, and figuring it out, then what do you really have to offer someone that's about to be 30?
Before you keep going, I know 29-year-olds who would be fine with a 19-year-old because they got nothing going on with their life anyway.
That's offending. I was 18. My first boyfriend was 29.
So we can reverse.
That's crazy.
We can reverse it and also say, if you're 19 and you got a lot going on for yourself, and then you meet a bum ass 29-year-old, then what the fuck does that person offer you?
Exactly.
So if you're 28 and you meet a bum, okay.
But what about a fixed 56 and a 33-year-old? While your daughter is 31 and your youngest is 19.
That's very weird to me. Like, it's too close to the age of my child for me to be like, let me date you. Like, that would just be something in my head when you tell me your age. Like, damn, I have a daughter that age. I wouldn't do it. But
I told my mother, she do it. I'm not talking to her.
But like I said, I've been in that situation where I was that young kid with an older man, and in my experience, I was very shallow back then. I went with that relationship because he had a really nice car. So,
do you feel like he manipulated you?
Yeah, absolutely,
definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
My father's wife. Well, I don't know what they're going through now. They probably divorced and whatever. But I think she's younger than me for sure. But I don't respect her at all. Like, I be telling my father, none.
She's smart.
But I'd be telling my father, like, yo, like, oh, did you pack her school lunch today? Like, you know, because she's a child to me.
How old is she?
I think 25.
That's a
What
child.
does father look like?
Now,
he looks like Bilal. Just like Bilal.
But he looked like a baddie.
He looks like he's
so he looks
to me,
fire.
your dad is handsome. From the picture that I saw, he's decent.
From the pictures.
The older men in your family, though, they be looking
alright. I know, like, he was going through some stuff, so I don't know how he look now, but
You do look like
from what I saw, he was lit.
Nah. You know, but
I was like,
I
damn,
just
Bilal,
feel
why
like,
you ain't stay straight? Oh, sorry.
Jen, that's funny. What you said, Gabby?
I say you want to make that appointment again?
So tonight. Yeah.
Right.
Nah, it's for tomorrow.
Make it for
But
8
what I
o'clock.
was saying, would y'all date? How would y'all feel if y'all parent brought home someone younger, someone around the same age as you?
No.
If it was my daddy, I would be like, grow up. Because I feel like men
I told my
look
mother
for
I'm not talking to her, and I was dead serious.
Right. Men look for younger women because it forces them, like, they don't have to grow up when they deal with somebody in their age. That 29-year-old who dated me when he was 18 is because he wasn't doing shit with his life. And what do I know at 18?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you was easy to manipulate.
That's right. I was fresh out of high school.
I feel like, let me ask you this first. So what's the youngest? Say everybody was single, quote unquote, right? What's the youngest you would date and what's the oldest you would date? So
the youngest,
I'm at my youngest right now. Okay.
Oh.
I'm at 21.
That's pretty young.
Oldest. You think so?
That is. I wouldn't go there.
21 is my youngest too.
No, 21.
But Jen, you a little younger.
Huh?
You a little younger than us.
No, Jen is a year younger.
What? Younger?
Officially, I'm 22, but in real life, I'm 26. So I would date a 21-year because I'm not gonna hold you. The younger generation, they coming up a little smarter than we did.
And let me tell you why.
Oh,
No, not
hell
smarter.
no.
I don't think that's true whatsoever.
I don't know.
No.
Generation Z?
Let me
I'm
tell you
seeing a lot
something.
of 19-year-olds out protesting. They out here getting the bag. They out here
Yo, let me tell you
investing.
something.
Like,
This 21-year-old, smart as hell. And what I do like about it is our generations, his generation and my generation is meeting. So we're able, I'm teaching him stuff, he's teaching me stuff, but they are really smart. And you thinking, oh, they Generation Z, but they have a lot of knowledge. Now,
Maybe it's the ones I met.
the way they go about things is a little
Dumb
different.
as a doorknob. Dumb as a doorknob.
Yeah.
But
And
the youngest,
the youngest I would date is
You still
21.
gonna
The
keep going?
oldest.
Lily was
Everybody got an attitude this episode. The youngest I would date is 21, and the oldest I would date is 33. That's it.
Wow.
I don't know my oldest.
That's
I
shady.
wouldn't pass 40, I feel like.
I feel like the youngest I would date is probably my age, and which is 27.
Okay.
And the oldest I would date is 35.
Okay.
the youngest I'm going is a year under me. The oldest is 30.
Oh my God.
I'm not interested in dating somebody who had their whole life and they did nothing. Especially if you did nothing. I'm not saying I'm gonna even approach anybody who did nothing with their life, because that's not what I'm interested in or attracted to. But what I'm saying is I'm looking for somebody who's grown with me, not somebody who's grown. Okay?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. Somebody else.
I like that.
Samantha?
You said we're not in a relationship, right? So
Yeah.
if I knew what I know now, I would date, the youngest I would date would be 30. I'm only 28. I feel like men are slower than a female, so I don't want nobody my age or lower because they ain't got it together. I'm tired of mothering. I'm tired of teaching. I want to learn something. So 30 would be the youngest for me, and the oldest might be like 36 with no kids, or maybe 1 to 2 kids. I don't want no 36 ran down 5 baby. I don't want that.
Yeah,
so
I'm not with
36 is a nice age because I feel like I'm very mature for my age because of my circumstances. So I'm a little more relaxed. So I'm not outside. I'm not at all the clubs. I'm not into that. Like I said, my circumstances, I'm in the house, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm mom, I'm shit like that. So I'm not relaxed as my personality, no. But as what I do, yeah, I'm relaxed. So I don't want nobody out all day, all night. That's not my thing. That's not my scene. So I would think like 26, they done lived their life, and now they want to sit in the living room and watch TV. We could still go out and be lit, but we can still chill. So
once a month, maybe.
36. Maybe twice a month. I'm not saying I'm some old grandma, but like I just have a different.
I'm saying once a month.
Well,
I
Gabby,
don't like going out.
before I ask you, Gabby, I would say for a long time I struggled with like, damn, I'm talking to a 21-year-old, right? But and it's like they still have to live, because 21 to 24 is a different story.
Yes, it is.
You know, because some of us on here have lived. Okay.
Yes, we have.
So it is. So that's the only. Sometimes that's what I'll be thinking about in the back of my head. But for the most part, it's like it depends what 21-year-old you get. You know. But Gabby, what's the youngest you'll date? What's the oldest?
Gabby, how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 25. I'll be 26 July 21st. Shout me out for my birthday.
Yeah.
Who phone is that?
I don't know.
Must have been Bilal. Well,
it wasn't.
That was definitely Jen. You saw the way she said, I don't know.
It was today.
Oh,
it was me. Damn, Lily.
That's the second time.
I've had my experiences. My experiences with the people that are younger have always been really bad. Like they're just so immature. Like, yes, they're smart. They're smart. I'm gonna say that, or whatever the case may be. But as far as like commitment, love, and all of that, we just not on the same level at all.
They don't want what you want.
Right. Because they haven't lived their life yet. And I completely understand that. I can't be mad at them for that. You understand? Because they didn't have a chance to grow or anything like that. So the youngest that I'm going to say is 30. And I'm about to be 26. I want to go anywhere.
Oh, you're not playing that.
No.
I heard that.
And,
better come grown.
You know, just based off of Bilal's sister brother. just like Samantha said, like I want to learn, and like I've been taught so much just being in this relationship that I am in now.
Okay, how old is Bilal's sister brother? I'm sorry to cut you off. 30?
He's 34.
30?
34.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go ahead.
So she's taught me a lot. Like, just her life was different. Like, you understand? Like, she lived her life. So she's
I'm sorry.
A lot of stuff.
I'm so lost because when he said my sister's brother's sister, I thought you were his sister's girlfriend's sister all this time.
Okay, I understand.
No, his sister brother is one person, but she a tomboy, or I don't know what I don't understand.
That's what you meant by that.
I've been so lost. I thought
sister brother.
I was on the live one Saturday. That's why I know, because I didn't understand it either.
You're supposed to greet them in real life. Hello.
Sorry, go back.
Anyway, so she's 34, and I learned so much from her, and like she taught me like how to be like tougher, more street smart, like all of that, and like
Taurus.
I cannot stand a Taurus.
But just because they're older doesn't mean like they're like in their living room chilling every day.
Well, they want to be with me. That's what they do
sometimes. Like, damn, who the fuck is the older one?
I just want to comment because I mean I don't know that many, but from viewing and knowing and hearing stories, I think that same-sex relationships are way different.
So our viewers, they come to us with questions because they know we got the answers. So if you want advice, just DM us, write us on our page, and we'll definitely, try to give you all the answers. So one of our viewers, they had this question. Her name is actually Bria. She's from Atlanta. And she said, hey, y'all, I got a question. I met this guy at the bar. We went on a date and ended up having sex. Now, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't heard from him. Should I reach out to him?
No.
Or is that thirsty?
No. The answer is
no.
Yes,
get thirsty,
no.
You need some water or something.
Get some water.
Just get over
get a thigh
it.
Juice and think about why you did that.
Life hits you. You had a one-night stand. Move on. Bye.
That's it, sis. It'd be like
Tom was trash in that process.
That's what I was
Sorry, Bria.
Take it out and go. Don't try to make it any more worse than it is. Take that out and move on, sis.
And you just gonna be asked this question.
Well,
either you gonna be tight or he's gonna lie to you.
One night stand for him, and that was just what it is. And
right, he probably has someone else in his life.
Let a man be a man. He'll hit you up if he wants to.
Exactly. Would y'all be hurt? Would y'all be hurt that happened to y'all?
No.
No, I mean, I don't.
Things like that don't happen to me.
Kind of set yourself up.
They always come back.
That too. I was about to say that, but it's like if you reach for an answer, it's either gonna be a lie or he gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, so just leave it alone. That's why I said take the L and go, because you're gonna
be like, damn, I could still hit. I promise you, that's his thought process. If you hit him up.
So do y'all have sex on the first date?
I did it once, but I knew that I wanted it to be a one night stand.
You are a hoe.
I mean, that happens. Females,
you are so like the masculine toxicity in you.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're gay? Because like it's
are you
really
sure you're a bottom?
Like,
I don't want my business out there.
Oh, sorry.
Can I high five you?
They could already tell.
That's really.
Wait.
Okay, so for me, I've been in my relationship for 35,000 years.
They see the sign.
So I don't do that. I don't go on dates. Well, I go on dates with my men or whatever.
You never had a whole stage?
No, she's been my boyfriend since the third grade.
It's so dramatic. I had one serious relationship, then I left that serious relationship, and I got another serious relationship.
So at the end of the day, baby girl, move on. That's it.
Girl, you should have been on the next date.
Gabby, have you ever had a one night stand?
Myself?
No, I said Gabby. You don't know your name?
I would probably try to bleach my skin.
Huh?
What?
What? What? I never had a one night stand. Like, I just think that's nasty. Like, it's just me. I'm not judging nobody because my friends have had them and they tell me about them and they said that they're amazing and shit like that. And sometimes, like, I have a friend, she could do that and then she could just turn around and be friends with that person.
Oh, okay.
I just never felt comfortable with doing. I'm just an emotional individual. I'm a Cancer.
I feel you.
I had one night stands. I had 3 night stands.
3 night stands.
That means
like 3 new people in the same night?
Yeah.
That too. It could be how.
Yeah, he had that too for sure. Nasty.
Oh yeah, we talked about that one.
I'm not gonna be judgmental. I'm not.
Right, because you had 2 in one day.
No, the F I did not. When the
Jen,
don't lie on my poom. Don't lie on my poom.
I'm not even gonna put your business out there.
No, don't lie on my pooms. Let's talk about it. When did I have 2 niggas in one night?
I'm not gonna put your business out there. Just
tell me my business since you know my pooms.
The day you left the nigga in your house,
I didn't fuck him. I didn't fuck him.
Jen left a nigga in her house while she went across the street to fuck the guy across the street and came back in the house.
I ain't fuck him though. Nobody told him to pull up on me. I had another one lined up. Anyway, next.
Wow.
Who told him to come over?
So what was he doing while you was gone?
Sleeping or whatever. I don't know.
Now,
ran across the street
over your crib while you was going across the street.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Like that no more. I dealt with that karma already. I didn't fuck him. If I fucked him, that would be super fucked up.
This would be 25 in hoe.
Wow.
25 in Hova Club.
We're gonna talk about you and your 3 niggas in one night.
Yeah, because after that, your booty hole was whistling, and nobody liked that.
Oh,
tap in.
Tap in, right.
Let's go, sis. Get him.
Samantha.
Samantha's like me and my husband. I never. She's like, I never.
Who just said that? Can y'all say it again?
Janae.
Then you had sex with somebody and their butthole was whistling,
singing falsetto and shit. Get out of here.
So your farts was just slipping out. You didn't even know you was farting, and they were just loose, falling out.
It was just like that.
Sorry, Gabby. We're a little crazy, especially today. I don't know.
Me? You tried to call me. I'm talking about I had 2 dicks in one night, and I don't play that. Okay, y'all. Moving on. Sheila from Jacksonville hit us in our DM, and here's what Sheila from Jacksonville.
Shayla.
Who?
That spells Sheila.
That's Shonia.
That her mother was mistaken. She should have had to eat with the accent like Danae did. So
yeah, come on.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, y'all. Moving on. Okay, Shayla from Jacksonville hit us in our DM, and here's what she had to say. My friend from high school is having a Dirty 30 birthday pool party in August. But you have to pay $25 for admin fee. I personally think that's ghetto as hell. Would I be wrong for not getting a birthday gift since I'm spending money to go to the pool party? Yes, it would be wrong. Is $25 that real?
Baby I'm
gonna let y'all
it's 30?
Yeah, 30.
A dirty 30.
I don't know what you're 30.
Birthday gift at 30? Like, what do I think my friends are gonna bring me mad gifts at 30? I'm not no kid. We coming to be lit.
Right.
Not gifts. Who cares about that?
$25.
She's touched about 25. Like Shayla, I'm sorry, but Shayla, is that a friend?
Oh no.
It's beyond the $25 for me. For me, it's if you're 30 years old and expecting gifts. Like I'm not having no party.
I have friends who expect gifts for their birthday.
Yeah, because I'm still waiting on my camera, but
I don't even think it doesn't even say that she's expecting gifts. Shayla's just saying that she don't want to give her a gift because she's charging for her
pay
cousin.
25 and go get lit. This is your friend's birthday. When I'm
that's
having
real
my
corny.
birthday, I don't want what you getting me. I want to know that when we go out, we're gonna have mad
you coming?
Fun. That's my
you
gift.
coming? Yeah, better come.
It sounds like she didn't even want to buy the birthday gift even before the $25.
Like
you don't need
Shayla.
no gift, girl. Pay the 25 and go have fun.
Maybe is it like an event? Because if your friend's having a thing at the club and they charge you, it's a pool party. But I know someone who's having a pool party and charging admission, but it's like an event. They're
because the place is charging them.
Right.
That's why. So I don't think that. I mean, I think it depends. Like if y'all not used to giving each other gifts and stuff like that, then whatever. But like if y'all normally give each other gifts, it's $25. Like for me, like I'm supposed to have my wedding in November. I still expect gifts.
No, that's different. That's a wedding.
That's a trip for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip for y'all.
It's a wedding. That's different. A wedding gives gifts. You give gifts.
But I think, but even not that I expect it. It would just be nice. But if you just complaining about $25,
that's corny.
Then like you pay that to get into the club.
Right.
I'm confused.
You pay that for your shots.
Then you buy something to drink inside the club. So
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just feel like it's not that much. I mean, but I can't get nobody. Everybody's different.
Like for my 25th birthday, I paid for the spot that would have it in, but in order for me not to pay more, we had to spend $1,000 or more. You know what I did? I went around that party like, ooh, get some shots, ooh, get some shots, get some shots, ooh, get some shots. That's the same thing you're doing. You're just paying, but I pay for everything. It's okay, baby girl, but you're still gonna buy these drinks so that I don't have to pay more. That's it.
Right.
Well, for $25, you can get an outfit from Bella Soze.
Facts.
That suit, baby girl.
Oh, okay.
Baby girl. But yeah, that's like really whack as a friend, and especially at 30. You're grown.
It's like, thank you for writing us, Shayla, but I'm not gonna hold you.
You're 30.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
right.
keep that. Yeah,
If you don't go to the party, you're just a bad
Just
friend.
go to your party, or don't call her your friend no more, Shayla. That's petty. Like,
or just you don't have to get her anything, but if y'all normally get each other gifts, then you don't. It doesn't matter what you get. You go to Dollar Tree, get her something, or a bag of snacks, something.
Make her something.
Yeah, but Dollar Tree, I can make a really nice basket in Dollar Tree. Like,
get her a bottle.
It's $25 just to replace a gift. What type of gift were you getting me in the first place?
A Pandora.
A bottle of Smirnoff.
A bottle of Smirnoff. I would tell you.
Keep it. You can keep it. Because I
don't want it. Kept it.
All right.
If the admission was $100, then I would be like,
we gotta put Jen. So we could do the would you rather or put Jen in the hot seat because that bitch escaped.
Jen in the hot seat. Jen in the hot seat, baby.
I'm getting in the hot seat. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm not gonna hold you.
In the Garden of Eden, baby. Yes, because actually you was hiding that 2 dicks in one day, so.
I did not. You see, you lying on my poems. Now I'm gonna sit on your face.
Let's put Gabby because she's the guest. Jen, we could put next week. Jen's always here.
No, she's not.
Okay. Yep, that's what we're doing.
All right.
Love you, Jen.
Jen be here. She's a part of the cast. Let's do Gabby because she's the guest.
So Gabby, all of us is gonna ask you a question, and you can only plead the fifth twice. Are you ready?
One time.
Oh, it's one time. Damn, Gabby, I forgot the rules.
That's okay.
So, it's one time, baby.
They don't.
So make sure you hold on to it. All right. So,
are you bisexual?
No, I did try. Okay, so my first experience with a girl was 2nd grade.
Gabby. Okay, so we know, as everybody knows, because I don't know, Gabby's in a same-sex relationship. Do y'all be having threesomes with other females?
You're my fucking girlfriend.
Huh?
Period.
I share my girlfriend.
Heard you.
Okay, sorry.
Period.
Sharing is for marriage. When you get a ring, then you can share.
No.
That's a good view.
I'm not sharing
that. I can understand that one.
I want to marry a man and a woman at the same time.
What?
I can understand that view
we're not
completely.
doing that today.
Gabby, I disagree with that.
Lillian,
I would never do it. If I was to do it, it would have to be before the ring. But after the ring, it's a dub.
It would have to be with somebody I don't care about, first of all. I don't want to care about that.
Yeah. It can't be in my relationship. Because the moment you start smiling a little, like you enjoy it.
Excuse me?
Imagine y'all having sex and they start OD and enjoying, you start fighting.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Now that I'm thinking about it like fully, I might have to kill her afterwards.
No, Samantha fighting still.
If she moan a little bit too hard, it's over.
This is what I'm saying.
She better not fucking moan. She better look at the wall.
Exactly.
So it's not even gonna be fun.
Let's stand there like lady like this.
What is the worst thing that you've ever done to someone you've been in a relationship with and they still end up speaking to you after? For example, I end up cutting up all my ex's clothes and sneakers. And then I still ended up, trying to get back with me. I don't know why, but
I would never do that.
Oh, well,
never do that?
I just do crazy. I don't do crazy stuff to my partners. I do crazy stuff to the people that they try to be with or that they try to talk to or whatever the case may be. So the craziest thing that I did was chase this bitch around my high school and then run into her classroom and beat her up.
As you should.
Okay.
And your partner wasn't mad at you for being that crazy?
Nope.
It was attractive at the time.
They both fucking knew better. And it was a Gemini.
Oh, girl, I understand.
If y'all really want to talk about it.
Oh, Lily's a Gemini.
My child father is a Gemini.
We understand crazy. So we know that your girlfriend is the AG in your relationship. Have you ever been the AG in a relationship? And what was that like? So you only like more aggressive women?
I can be aggressive, but I want to be slapped.
Feel you.
Yeah, if I'm not intimidated by you, if you tell me you're gonna fuck me up and I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'll beat the shit out of you. I'm not.
That's not for you.
No, it's not attractive.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't protect me. Like, what are you here
bitch,
for?
I'll fuck you up right now. Watch your tone.
Protect me, but I might run you over.
Exactly.
I can have sex with like a feminine girl. I can have sex with them, but I cannot be in a relationship with them.
So when you're having sex with a feminine girl, who wears the dildo?
Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take turns with it?
That was a good question. That was it. Bilal.
If she's a feminine, you know, like if she likes penetration.
Do y'all scissor?
Scissoring is like so fucking like, yo,
Okay.
honestly.
I hate that word. It's so annoying.
When people say
But I
scissoring,
like this.
What's annoying? What's the word? Scissoring you don't like? Like
No, it's like mad childish. Like, I don't know.
all right, Gabby, what's the answer? Because what's childish about scissoring?
Scissoring is just because it looks like this don't mean it's a scissor.
Okay, well, I don't date females and I don't fuck females, so I don't know. What
No, it's not you. You didn't coin the term scissor, Sammy. It's not you.
right. So scissoring it's not like there's no pleasure.
Oh, it's not? Okay, see, I thought that y'all get something. I didn't know.
I feel like it would be something like
That's all they do in the pornos.
No, you can get on top of a girl and y'all both have your vaginas like, and you're on top of her and you could ride her and that will be pleasurable. But doing this is not pleasurable.
You can ride vaginas on vaginas.
Yes.
And that feels like something.
Yep. The clit's
That's called tribbing, right?
Gabby, let me get my book because I take notes on all the episodes.
Because there's tribbing and then there's scissoring and they're not the same thing.
Because I just need to know this stuff.
Oh,
but I don't know what's the term for it because like I don't know.
So you know how you have sex with a guy and the guy is not basically done like in the gay relationship. I mean, y'all both nut. So in the females, when y'all having sex, y'all both wait to nut.
Right.
That's a good question.
We both
come first.
After this, hold on, go ahead.
Definitely nut, but it depends. Like, all right, so
it's too hot. Is it too hot, Gabby? Put the AC on.
No.
We be asking her mad questions. This is more than 5.
This is a hot episode.
Like you have to know your partner. Like, okay, so my partner loves to make you feel good. Like you understand, and
that makes her feel good,
right? And I do too. But she's not worried. She's not worried about herself. Like that's the best thing about being with a female, is that they're not worried about themselves. They're worried about you, and they're gonna come too. But they're really worried about you.
The AG females.
Yes.
Yeah, probably, Jen, probably. Yeah, probably that. What you just said, the AG females. Because I watched the show and they don't want nobody to touch them.
There's some AGs that in their head, like, I'm not even talking about trans. They're not trying to be I guess they're trying to be a boy, but I don't know. They just feel like they're not women. Like, they don't acknowledge the fact that they have a pussy. They don't acknowledge the fact that they have a period. Like, they just... oh, I'm a man. Like, and then there's AGs that are like on some "don't touch me" kind of thing.
Yeah,
touch my
like don't fuck them, like don't eat them out, something like that.
Not don't.
Yeah, I ever watched Orange Is the New Black? She was like that. She didn't want the girl touching her.
Never seen that show.
Like if you're trying to play with them or anything like that. And then there's AGs that will let you pleasure them, but don't fuck with penetration. Like I never met an AG that wants to be penetrated
with a strap on. Okay.
So can I ask a question?
Fingers. Okay.
Because in The Shy, when I was watching it, she had the strap on and she was moaning. How does that work? No, I'm dead ass.
It's a control thing.
Okay.
Okay, so she just doing it just because.
I have one more question.
That's her. Okay, so
get pleasure out of pleasuring.
Yeah, in English, when y'all give head, y'all don't get wet.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just like that. Like when you're
always thought the strap on had like another strap on their side, and that's why they felt it. Really?
What?
Wait, the strap on. I thought a strap on was like double ended. So they was penetrating too. That's what I thought the whole time.
No,
I've seen those before.
So that's the thing, right? I'm not bugging.
They have those, but that's a double-sided thing, and a real AG will not let you do that to them. They might as well get fucked by a nigga.
Okay. That's
This
a
is what I'm
lot
saying.
to
Okay, one more
learn.
question. Do your do people wear the dildo, the strap-ons like outside, like a penis?
That's those females
About the
that are like, like,
manly.
yeah, like, oh, I'm not
Okay.
a female. Don't call me she. Like,
Okay.
So they
wanna
walk around with the
that
strap
in
on
their
them.
pants. Yeah, they
do.
want to.
and they even got this thing that they can pee through it.
I was about to say that. Oh my! I was about to say, and do they pee? I'm just about to say that.
But okay, but my thing, that's weird for me because I like women. I like titties.
You wanted a man that peed, you would be with a man. Got it.
Exactly.
That was always my confusion with the whole AG and like women on women. I was always really confused with that. But you are the person that I think that would make the most sense. Like, I'm going to be with a female that gives me just more than what a man can give me. I never understood the people that are with men that are like men. Like,
Right, because you might as well be with a
titties
man.
down. They're like with men, and you're like, you could be with a
Is
man.
that offensive
It
to say
takes
that they
away
might as
the
well be
fact.
with a man?
Say that again?
Is it offensive to be like they might as well be with a man if they want to be with a female that does all of that?
Well, I say that for myself because I don't date. You could now. Before I used to date, I had to date masculine, but you can have a little feminine in you. But I like the comfort of a man. Like
You don't
I
like
wanted
the
a man.
flamboyant. Hey sis, you
No,
don't like
no, I don't like the
Okay.
nails. Don't come in here with no crop top.
the wigs.
Don't come with the wigs. There's nothing
Crop
wrong
top.
with it. Just
But
not
that's not
my
for you.
thing.
With it. Exactly,
Not my
but it's
thing.
just not for us. Like, I don't want a girl that's gonna act like she's not a girl, like she's a nigga. Like, it's okay to be aggressive and it's okay to just be like the guy in the relationship. But if I say she, I don't want someone like getting upset because I say she.
Right.
Or we talk like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being with a female is enjoyable because you're emotional, because you can share things, because you have like a best friend and a lover. Like, I don't.
Okay.
I forget when AGs. I forget that they get periods too. So it's like, oh my god, like, because you think of them as a man, and like I have some AG friends, and they're like, yo, bro, I'm on my period, and I'm like, how you get those?
Yo,
It's
Hold
a
on,
lot
cut it out.
into
Yeah.
It's like
Gabby,
different spectrums. It's like
you gotta come back, Gabby, and tell us more about the
Yeah, we gotta have
LGBT.
just
Cute.
episode where you and Bilal, we just can ask y'all mad questions. That would be
No,
mad.
don't ask me no
Flaw
questions.
barely count as a gay man.
you gotta
It's because I didn't know that men come from their booty hole.
you gotta
What?
tell
Men come from
Bilal-
their buttholes.
Yes, Bilal sent me a video of like a man like coming like
I will fuck you up if you send me
from
that
his
video.
butthole.
Wait, it comes out.
It's
Yes.
creaming. You're creaming.
I was about
You
to
can
say,
cream
like,
from
they-
your asshole.
They
Yes.
like they secrete stuff, but they don't like come.
Now I didn't know that when you're
Question for Bilal.
wait. I didn't know that when you're having sex with a man, right? Say I'm the man and you're having sex with me. You're having sex with me. I thought that I would not just because you're having sex with me, and I didn't know that they're jerking off while you're having sex with me. You're pleasuring yourself. Now I have to pleasure myself. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
No.
So Bilal,
No.
when you do
Lost
that,
me.
I thought you.
Wait, what you said? Say that again.
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta
I was
run it
talking to
back.
another gay guy, and I asked him. So, say if two men are having sex, right? One's the bottom and one's the top. So the one on the top is in the one on the bottom, and he's having sex with him. So of course the one on the top is gonna come. I thought the one on the bottom automatically came too, but the boy told me he has to jerk off to come. While
Yeah.
I didn't
You don't automatically come.
Oh no! Oh, why you hitting it from the back? You jerked me off.
Okay, so when I'm on top, I
Right.
like that. That's
Too
cute.
much work.
That
No,
works.
That's the good position. I would like that if I was into that. That would be what I would do. I
That
would
works
definitely do that. I'm on top of you. Yeah, that's lit. That's
But
That works
that goes the same. No, let me shut up.
I have a question.
What's your question, Gabby?
Yeah, we done asked 23 questions.
Question 2, I'm not gonna hold you. Go ahead.
How do you loosen up your butthole?
Right, because mine it'd be like that, and honestly, I can't even see through that.
You can't
Well,
even
Gabby,
put a
I
finger
shit
through
on my
mine.
man
I'm
before.
not gonna hold you. You can't. Go ahead,
Daddy, I
Bilal.
shit it on my man. He put it in and I shit it.
I believe it. The paint.
So I don't know how people. At first, I never used to douche. I just make sure I wipe my ass out good. But douching, it's so much easier. It's a process. I just buy the bottle, put water in it, and just flush it out. And it's feel like you're peeing from your butt and cleans you out. You go
But
again.
does doodle come out too?
But you're sitting on the toilet. So yeah, it just cleans you out and you do it until the water is clear. But what I don't do is, even though when the water is clear, I still keep going to make sure the water is clear. Because there was one time where I did when the water was clear, and I was like, let me just do it one more time, and more shit came out. You know?
So
I
you
just
do that
it.
every time you're about
That's
to be
like a colonic.
Yeah, I do it. I do it every time just to be
So you
safe.
have a big stock full of douches?
Do you use one bottle full of
Closet
that?
full.
What's your question?
No,
What's your question?
Yeah, Gabby, what's
See,
your
I'm
question?
never doing anal. I'm gonna stick to you eating my ass. That's it.
Okay, so my question was like, do y'all douche your vagina? Because you know the doctor be saying don't do it.
It's not healthy.
I don't do it. I never did.
I never did it either.
I never did it either.
Yeah, they say it's not healthy. Also, you know, like everybody's coming out with this yoni. Like yoni steams, I heard is good, but like the yoni soaps and stuff, they're not really good.
You gotta be
All
careful
that-
what you use.
All that other stuff is not really good for you either. You need to just naturally let your body be whatever.
For sure.
Okay, so what if I do like Bilal and I get like those bottles that look like a ketchup bottle and I just like
Those ones they give you when you have a baby? Baby, you squirt that thing. Go ahead, girl. Get you one
I
of
still
them.
have.
I feel like if you
What's your
put
wide ass vagina?
I feel like if you
When you
put
have a
water,
baby, not now.
I don't think that's bad
Right?
because it's just water. But like I know people with douches, I heard like people put vinegar in there and stuff, and I didn't understand that.
That's toxic.
I mean, they say it make it tighter, but I just don't I don't know.
That's
I don't
not old school. I don't.
the vinegar, right? Like,
I
oh,
have
what the
friends
fuck?
that do it, and I'll tell them like, yo, the guy, I'm sure their gynecologist told them, but I'm like, the GYN said that it's not good for you to do that. So, but then they're like, oh,
why
well,
do females
I only
do it?
after my period?
Because they think it makes them cleaner.
Yeah, and I think it's about a snapback type of thing too.
But it's like there's good bacteria and bad bacteria. You don't want to mess with either.
Yeah,
it's supposed to balance.
Right.
And before we move on, Gabby, to answer your last question is how I loosen up is if you're having sex with the same person all the time or having sex all the time, of course your shit gonna be like that. You feel me? But if you haven't had sex in a while, it depends on if the guy is respectful, he'll put it in slowly. He's not gonna put the whole thing in.
Like, what about lube though?
But for the most part, I use a form of lubrication. The best one that works for me is the baby oil gel. That works for me. It works like a thing. But good thing is some niggas could eat it properly to where they lubricate the ass themselves.
With the spit.
That baby oil gel, actually.
Yeah, it works wonders. Y'all think I use it for my skin? No.
Next time I see it, I'm gonna look at it different.
Yeah,
don't use it. Don't pick it up in your hands.
Don't even touch it.
But for the most part, like I don't let him shove it in. Let him slide it in. Let your ass percolate on the dick a little bit. Then let him slide it in again, and then ease it in. Because I had a lot of guys who just want to shove it in. And it's like, bro, like respect my
hold
shit.
the fuck on.
Don't even do that to me.
Yeah, don't know. Just ease it in. Let it
the whole
sit.
thing goes in, Bilal?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I fuck with some big dick niggas.
I can't picture it. Like me, I feel like my butthole is like this long.
Less. I can't take dick at all
That's
in my
big.
ass, and I won't put a finger.
No, like only this much of the well, it's a strap.
You be surprised.
Oh, go inside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all. Don't forget the weather's breaking. The places is opening. The spots is opening, and guess what? You know, Bella Soze got all the looks, all of them. New stuff dropping every single week, and I got the looks for you to go to the store, for you to go to the club, for you to go to brunch, for you to get your man, and to visit your grandmother in a nursing home. So shop www.shopbellasoze.com. Follow us on Instagram, bella.soze, and don't forget to slay the Bella Soze way.
Period,
bitch.
I'm gonna get the follow up Sammy off of that. How y'all gonna afford all of that? Y'all gonna come trade Forex with me, okay? I am the Nas 100 demon. We're gonna buy it, we're gonna sell it, and I'm gonna teach you how to do it, okay? Come get some
I gotta say,
Forex
Jen
team.
made me some money today.
Spend it at Bella
He's getting
Soze.
started. This is second week. I'm so proud of him, okay? He's taking home a calm little bag today. We're gonna multiply that next week. Then it's gonna multiply next week. It's gonna multiply next week, okay? Join my trading team. Just add me on Instagram. I am JB.Henry, and I'm gonna get you right.
And then after you make that bag, bring it to Bella Soze.
Bring it to Bella Soze.
Okay.
Okay, because Bilal could definitely go buy a couple things if he wanted right now. Okay.
Yeah. And I got those good prices. A little goes a long way. At Bella Soze.
Hey, a little goes a long way, and Bella so
like that.
A little goes a long way, and Bella so sick.
A little goes a long way. I better so
That's my
day.
slogan right there.
Before we go, Gabby, how did it feel to be on the show today?
Yeah, girl.
It was great. It was good conversation. Beautiful people.
Thank you. Positive attitude
We
this
like you, Gabby.
episode.
You was real. You was real. We like them when they real.
Girl.
Thank
Yes.
you for coming.
You gotta come back.
Real.
All questions.
Yes, and I want to thank you guys for watching. We had so much fun today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bitches.
It's a